So why use the Kress Commercial App? The simple answer is that it organises and simplifies things for both managers and work crews. It allows everyone to track where equipment is, and work crews can see who is using what tools. There are some clever anti-theft features to make storing tools more secure. Battery charging can be monitored, and work crews will get updates to see batteries on charge and their status. Both managers and work crews can see detailed tool information and diagnostics to make equipment maintenance easier. Information about customers can be shared between managers and work crews and kept up to date. The Kress Commercial App is an integrated app using cloud technology to make sure the information you need to get the job done is at your fingertips. It's just smarter working. The Kress Commercial App can be found on both the Apple or Google Play stores with a search for Kress Commercial. Download the app and install it. When you first open the app, select a region and language preference and select Next. This is the app login screen, but before you can log in, you will need to create a new account. Select Sign Up. Now fill in all your details, choose a password, tick the Terms box, and select Register to create an account. A message will now ask you to verify your email. Switch to your email app and find the email from Kress and click the Verify Email Address button. The link will open a page on a browser where you can finish your account registration. Log in using your new password. Tick the boxes for your contact preferences and select Save Preferences. You can log into the Kress web portal at id.kress.com at any time to update your details. For the time being, exit the web portal and switch back to the Kress Commercial App. Select Continue. Give the app permission to use your location, and you're ready to go through the initial setup. Before we start the initial setup, let's run through a few terms you'll need to know. An owner refers to a single individual who controls access to all the equipment registered on the app. During the initial setup, the owner will be placed into the default crew labelled Owner's Crew. Crew refers to a group of individuals on the app sharing some common permissions. These other individuals are referred to as operators and are added into the crew by the owner. The owner adds equipment by scanning their QR codes and registering them on the app. The owner can check out equipment to an operator so that the equipment can be used. The equipment is checked in again when the operator has finished using it and returns it to the owner. Only the owner is able to check equipment in and out. An operator does not have the permissions to check in or check out. Along with the owner, any operators within the owner's crew are able to see all added equipment, whether checked out or not. The owner has the option of adding new crews and then inviting operators to join these new crews. The owner can then check in and out equipment to any operator in any crew. Finally, operators in crews outside the owner's crew will only be able to see the equipment and operators within their own crew. With these terms explained, let's return to the initial setup. Your first login to the Kress Commercial App will take you to a welcome page and an initial setup process to get you started. Select Start. Here you have the opportunity to add another crew in addition to your default owner's crew. Choose Not Now to skip. We're going to select Add Crew. The default owner's crew already exists. We're going to add another crew. Select Add Crew. Enter the crew name in the box and confirm. Select Next Step. At any stage of this process, you have the option to return to the previous step by selecting the return arrow. If you have another operator who will be using the app, you can invite them to join here. Select Add Operator. Fill in a name and surname. Select the arrow and assign your operator to a crew. And select Confirm. Fill in the operator's email address. The other information fields are optional. Now select Send Invite to send an email invitation to your operator asking them to sign up. The app confirms that an invitation has been sent. Select Next Step to continue. Now we begin adding equipment and registering it on the app. Select Add Equipment. If asked, give permission to the app to access the camera on your mobile phone. You're ready now to scan the QR codes on your equipment. Find the QR code on the piece of equipment and scan it in the viewer. After the app accepts the QR code, give the item a name and select OK. Let's add one more item. Select Add More. If you're having trouble finding the QR code on the equipment, select Where can I find it? Type in the model number you require help with, select the model icon, and the app will show you exactly where to look. Now close the image. Select the return arrow, scan the QR code, give it a name, and select OK. Select Continue to complete this step. Select Continue 2 more times to complete the setup process. You're ready now to start working. Select Finish, and if asked, give permission to the app to access your location. From the Home tab, select the Equipment tab. We can see that there are a total of 5 items of equipment. Furthermore, we can see that all 5 items are stored. That means they are available for use. Click on the Stored icon to see all equipment available for use. Return to the previous screen. To check out an item, select Checkout. Find the QR code on the equipment and scan the QR code. Check the app has identified the right item and select Next. Select the operator that is being given the equipment and then select Checkout. You will now see that one item of equipment has moved to In Use. If we select the In Use icon, we can see which items are checked out and who is using them. Return to the previous screen. You can also check out an item manually. Select Checkout and then select Choose Equipment. Select the equipment to be checked out, select Next and continue with the process as before. When an operator wants to return an item of equipment, select Checkout and In, and then swipe to the left or select Check-in. Scan the QR code on the returning equipment. Check the app has identified the right item and select Check-in. You'll see that the item has moved from In Use back into Stored. Another way of checking what equipment has been checked out is to select Total Units. Here we can see all equipment checked in or out. We can use the search bar to look for specific items. Use the drop-down box to filter items. Select Stored to see all items checked in. Select In Use to see all items checked out. You'll also be given a further option to filter by crew. For a more compact view, select Collapse All to just list all items by equipment category, and then select the arrow to view the category details. Finally, swipe right or select Mine to see all equipment items in storage or checked out to operators in the owner's crew. Now you're up and working, at some point you will want to add some more equipment. Select the Equipment tab and then select the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Scan the QR code on the equipment, give the item a name and select OK. The equipment is now in your stored items. You also have the option to add an item by manually inputting the serial number. Select Go to Manual Input. For help with finding the serial number, select Where can I find it? Search for the model and select the model icon. The app will show you where to look. As a rule of thumb, the serial number is the 20-digit number written under the QR code. In fact, the QR code is just a picture representation of that serial number. Enter the 20-digit serial number with no spaces and select Check. Give the item a name and select OK. The equipment is now in your stored items. As you add equipment, you might need to change the name of some items of equipment to avoid confusion. Search for and then select the item. Select the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner of the screen, and then select Edit Name and Status. Make the changes you want to the name and select Save to record the change. There is one other way of adding equipment but it only applies to batteries and uses a Bluetooth connection. Select Bluetooth. If your Bluetooth is off, select Turn on Bluetooth and allow the app access. The spinning wheel is showing that the app is trying to discover any batteries nearby. If the app discovers nothing, then check the battery Bluetooth has been turned on. For help with this, select How to connect Bluetooth. Select your battery model and follow the instructions to turn on the battery's Bluetooth. Now pull down on the screen and let go to activate the app's discovery mode. And this time the new battery to be added will appear in the app. Select the new battery, give the battery a name and select OK. The battery has now been added to your stored items. On the Home tab, you can see all your registered batteries. If their Bluetooth is off, they will all appear offline. With their Bluetooth turned on and the screen refreshed, each battery will appear highlighted and you will be able to see their current charge status. Select a battery to open up more detailed information. You can see that this battery is on charge and the charge level. The capacity shows the health of the battery and the time shows how much longer until charging is complete. Here you can monitor the temperature of the battery, and connected equipment shows us which charger the battery is connected to. Scroll down the screen to find information on who the equipment is checked out to and where it is, the battery's serial number and performance-related information, including a work history. There's an online manual and a firmware update screen to keep your batteries up to date with the latest software. To help you find the right battery amongst a bunch of batteries, select Find Me. The battery you're looking for will start flashing its green LED lights to help you find it. A yellow dot on the firmware update option means an update is ready to be deployed. Select the arrow. Make sure the battery is connected to Bluetooth and select Update. To automate the process whenever there is a new firmware update, turn on the Allow Auto Updates feature. You can also monitor the performance of your tools. Select a tool item to open up more detailed information. Like the batteries, you will have access to information about the charge status, location, and performance of the item. Thank you for watching.